For cheap and reliable MT, head over to aoa.com and use coupon code JACOB for 3% off. What is going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob. Are you still playing Next Gen My Team in August? Are you still trying to get better at Next Gen My Team in August? I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that you answered no to at least one of those questions and probably two. But nevertheless, even if you did, stick around and watch this because I want to spill just a little bit of sauce with y'all. To give a little background information, there's a little 2K Legends tournament going on right now, and I've definitely overperformed. I've been able to knock off two 250K qualifiers in that tournament, a few other good players, and I'm in the Final Four now. And I'm not going to sit here and act like that matters one bit. Yes, those are current gen dudes. Yes, I've been playing next gen all year. Yes, there's hardly any skill gap in August, but I can show you how to make best use out of players like Taco Fall or Simbuar or Sean Bradley or Yao Ming. Those are really the main four giants in this game. So first of all, let me get this off real quick and go into freestyle and just show you a couple things that's been working for me. And none of this stuff is like groundbreaking information. This has all been in the game and been a part of the game for a long time, but it's much, much more useful on these bigs. So clearly this is just all cheese too as well. So like, don't think this is any sort of great information you're getting. This is all just cheesing the game with giant players that have 99 everything and perfect 6. So everybody knows these guys all have like Pro 3 behind the back. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that these dudes can side to side, Pro 2 size up. Like, this is not anything that anybody doesn't know. I think everybody who is still playing next gen knows about this kind of stuff. Everyone knows they can't Curry escape, but they have that little move you can burst out of. Nothing crazy there. But I want to show you what's been really working for me, and essentially it's like 3 moves that I hardly see anybody do with these big dudes. I see people do them with other players sometimes, especially the first one I'm going to show, but it's so much more effective with these giant dudes. And the first is just the back burst. I think everybody who plays this game seriously knows about this now, and this is a great move for like guards to quick stop out of. But just doing this back and forth with one of these giant players like Simbuar, Taco Fall is absolutely crazy, because eventually you can just sit there and do this enough times. It hardly ever gets a bump on it from the defender's perspective. And if you just sit here and do this over and over again, as lame as it is, like, the lane's eventually just going to open up and you can just run at the hoop and dunk the ball. And if they start sagging off out of it, you can quick stop out of it. If you don't know how to do this move, the best way I can explain it is just simply up on the right stick and immediately back on the left, and then going to whatever direction the ball's in. And if you want to learn how to quick stop, like, maybe go watch like TJ's quick stop video. I have one too. I've never watched TJ's, but I've heard it's really good because, I mean, I knew how to quick stop, but yeah. Nevertheless, though, if they start sagging off, you can just do that. So you can do it from anywhere on the floor too. Like, most of my offense a lot of times is literally just doing this back and forth, and then eventually they're either gonna sag off enough where you can just go and shoot the ball and be wide open. And if they choose not to sag off, you'll eventually just get an open lane to run around them and dunk the ball. And the second one, which is my favorite, that's just been absolutely impossible for people to guard, and it's nothing special. People have been using shifty dribble style since this game launched. But with these bigs, I hardly see anybody use their bigs to do this, but it's insane how much space they get, especially off the step back. So with the shifty dribble style, you can get this animation, which is crazy as it is. But off the step back, you can just spam it, which makes it so much more deadly, just over and over again. And you can combo that up with the back burst too. So like, go this way, come here, back burst, step back again, come this way, back burst, and eventually I promise you the lane will open wide open. Just part like the sea. Eventually it will, I promise you. Like, just spamming a combination of those two moves together in the half court setting you're never gonna get a stop on it. Like, and it's crazy because this isn't anything new or out of the box, but I see most people just running in a straight line or using like Pro 3 behind the back with their bigs, with like their Taco or with their Yao or with whatever big they're using on next gen. Kristaps, Sean Bradley, doesn't really matter. Sim, but this right here, comboed up with the back burst, it's just insane how much space you get off of this. And if you're wondering how I'm doing the shifty dribble move, it's literally just a moving step back. So whatever direction you're going in, flick back on the right stick, and with the left stick, just put it in the opposite direction and run. Is that easy? And then the last one, this is something a lot of people have done for a long time, but it's just the sig size up cancel. So you just hold up on the right stick, let go of it, and then just start running in the opposite direction. And since these players are so much bigger, they burst out of it faster, as dumb as it is. Just doing this over and over again, like eventually, if you just hit it like once or twice, like a lot of times, I can't get it. Like, if you just hit it once or twice, normally that's all it takes. It's not something you want to do like all the way up the court, but if somebody's trying to on ball, this is a really good way to try and get them to like bite on it. Because I noticed when a lot of people try and on ball this, right when you go for the little push down, they'll like run at you thinking they can get a pluck, and then you just blow right past them. So that's pretty much it. The biggest thing though is literally just using the shifty dribble style to your advantage. I think that's the biggest thing, is just doing this. And it's silly, like this is endgame my team, and who cares? Nobody cares. It's not gonna get you anywhere, like outside of maybe winning a few games in unlimited. No one's wagering on this game, nobody's taking this game a bit seriously. But if for whatever reason you still have aspirations of getting more wins on next gen my team, just get yourself a giant, get yourself Sean Bradley, Simbuar, you know, Taco or Yao if you have the means to, and just spam this over and over again, and like nobody's gonna be able to stay in front of you. Nobody, because there's not a card that can. Like, there's not, the game just isn't programmed in a way that off-ball or on-ball defense can stop somebody like Sim or Taco from just doing that every single time. And then if you just really want to get crafty with it, just spam like some stuff together, you know, whatever you can put together. I prefer these two moves the best, just the back burst and the shifty dribble style. I don't even know, man. It's not, these moves are just it's just silly. It's just silly. It's all I can really say. Like, and like I said, like don't think that I'm like trying to spill some sauce here or anything like that, or tell you guys some groundbreaking stuff, because it's not. But the thing is, I just see a lot of people use these bigs when I match up with them in unlimited, or even through some of these tournaments I've been playing later in the year, and like a lot of people just run. Like, that's it. Like, they'll just run, which is fine because that's pretty much all you need to do. But if you get stuck in the half court setting, which is going to happen eventually, just doing this one time is probably enough to get you a bucket. And if you really, really want to get crafty with it, just do this. And you'll get a bucket nearly every single time. And if they start sagging off, you can shoot out of all these animations too. So like, I missed it. I'm not very good at shooting out of the shifty dribble style one. I'm pretty awful at it, but you can actually get a quick stop animation out of that too. I probably can't right now, especially in freestyle. But this one for sure, you can definitely shoot out of that pretty easy. So if they start to sag off, just quick stop out of it real quick. And even then, these players are so big and move so fast. Even if you don't want a quick stop, if you just want to run, like a lot of times, who's ever guarding them probably won't even catch up to you if you just do that. You just run here and pull up. Like, it's really that easy. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that because I'm seeing a lot of people just run in circles with their bigs or not use them properly. And like I mentioned, not like it matters. It's literally August. So knock yourself out. Just don't have too much fun doing it, I guess. Like, you know, whatever. Best of luck to you with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys need any more any more advice on how to dribble with giant players in 2K21 Next Gen My Team before the year ends, come on over to my stream and ask away. I guess I'll catch you guys later.